Hello YouTube, in this video we're going to see how to overclock your GPU in a safe way. So in this video we're going to use the RX 580, the AMD GPU for the test. And the reason I'm picking this GPU is this GPU is very vulnerable, and the version I have specifically is very vulnerable towards overclocking. What I mean is if you overclock it, it crashes without overclocking much. So there's very bare minimum what I can overclock in this GPU. So to start off, we're gonna go to the AMD Adrenal software right here. And another thing that you guys can definitely use the MSI Afterburner to overclock your GPU, but in this case, using this application, it's official, it's safe, it has got safety features. So, in my opinion, I'd probably go with this one. And if it crashes with this application, you can definitely go to MSI Afterburner. The settings and the systems are pretty same. So after coming here, you have to go to the performance tab. So I'm going to go to performance tab, then come to the tuning tab. And when I'm on a tuning tab, this is going to show me that what sort of GPU I have in my computer. So in here you can see RX 580 2048 version. That means that it's not exactly the RX 580, it's RX 570, which is just reconditioned to a bit reconditioned to give a bit more performance, I guess, because this one, as far as I know, is not an exact RX 580. Regardless of the fact, let's do our test and list. So after coming here, it'll be default, right? And the manual tuning, you have to see here and click the custom. There's gonna be a warning here, and you're gonna go to agree. Then there's another settings here, this overclock GPU, this automatic overclocking stuff. So I would not actually recommend using this because it just doesn't give you enough independence to do stuff with your GPU. So right here you can see the fan tuning, the power tuning, VRAM, GPU tuning. So in this video we're going to go through the power tuning and the GPU tuning. These are the two most important ones. So first of all, we're going to turn on power tuning and set it to high. You can set it to 20, you can set it to 30, depending on how competent your power supply is. For in my case, I'm gonna go with like 50. It doesn't concern me a lot, to be honest with you. And before I start overclocking this GPU, you have to make sure that you have a good ventilation in around your GPU so it doesn't heat up too much. If it heats up too much, then there's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna be apply changes, and this is the core button, the trigger button basically. So to turn this on, and you can see you can actually do this, the overclocking, with this thing. Actually, you can set it to 2 4 7 and apply it, and then see how this thing, then run a stress test to see if it crashes or not. Well, this is the kind of a automatic way anyway, so we're gonna have to go, we're in this video we're gonna go full manual, right? So in here you can see the voltage, and in here you can see the GPU tuning stuff. And I'm sorry, in here you can see the megahertz, which is the main GPU power, and right here you can see the voltage. So for the voltage, I actually already set a lower voltage for my GPU. As you can see, it's very lower than the normal RX 580 voltage, so I don't need to undervolt it now manually. So now I'm gonna tell you that what's the best possible RX 580 2048 SP stable megahertz that I've found when playing games. That is 1185. That's the max I could do. Now I know that's very low, and that's not, that's not going to increase a hell of a lot on FPS, but it's definitely going to help. Now, when I was playing RDR, I launched the game in 1185. If you don't manage a proper ventilation, that is going to crash. So I would say that don't go over 1185 if you have a really cheap GPU company, which you've bought the GPU from. So in my case, I've bought the bare minimum to run the tests. So it's like the worst company you can buy the RX 580 for 2048 SP from. So in my case, I'm not going to test my luck, and I have tested it. I have tested from 1400, lowering. Then I found a perfect 1185 stable version. So what you guys have to do is just click 1400, then run a stress test and see if it crashes or not for the 5 minutes, and do a proper ventilation. If it doesn't crash, you're good to go. But for me, it crashes. So I'm gonna go just 1185, then apply the changes, then run a stress test. So let's go. So to just show, I'm gonna go 60 seconds. It's normally you have to at least make sure that it runs smoothly for like 5 minutes. So let's start it. Okay, guys, looks like we're done stress testing, and it didn't crash. So I'm not gonna test my luck by stressing it more, because I don't have a very good ventilation in my GPU. So you guys can have it. Like, this is how you do the overclocking stuff. And normally I don't really play games nowadays, so I don't really need to overclock my stuff. And there's also a lot of stuff in this application that you can do to tweak your GPU into performing well. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to elaborate those for you. And that's how you do it. And obviously you guys can ask me about the undervolting stuff, but yes, I have actually undervolted my GPU in long past before. So, undervolting too much can cause crashes. I think 1006 in the max frequency is okay, is enough. I mean, if you guys have more than that, you can definitely lower the voltage to decrease the heat that is generated. So yeah, that was the video, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.